wow, I take 5 minutes to change my shirt and 2 weeks goes by. Hopefully you haven't been waiting in anticipation for way too long, but here we are. Today is March 3rd, and we have new Enigma. Not really all new Enigma. We've made a bunch of upgrades and improvements in two key areas, the faceplate and the leg leash, and we're going to show and tell those today. So as you can see here, I've got a representative sample of all of our Enigma products. Everything is getting this upgrade. The Enigma OS Standard, the OS Light Bearing, the Express, and the Express Light Bearing are all getting these upgrades, and everything you see here with all the hardware to install it and refresh your Enigma will be available in complete kits that you can buy on the website. First things first, the leg leash. We have made improvements to the leg leash. Let me show them to you. First thing we did was we remachined the buckle so that they snap even better. We went through that before and made them really good the first time, but we wanted to really improve the snap on these so they're much more positive, crispy, and consistent. The second thing we did was we added a small portion of elastic to this to help the Enigma conform to the shape and size of your leg throughout the day. Hydration, diet, movement, all these things can change how things fit us throughout the day. And we went through a lengthy process to identify the correct kind of elastic, the amount of elastic that we needed to provide the support and security that this part has to provide, while also being forgiving enough to accommodate those changes that we experience throughout the day. So we've got a little bit of stretch so you can really cinch it down, and as your thigh expands and contracts incrementally throughout the day, this will move with you. The other thing that we added is quick adjust. We got rid of the little tri-glides that hold the leg leash together, and we added little tension bars to the buckle itself. So that allows you to make just one pull kinds of adjustments. You put it on, snap the buckle, and you can adjust the tightness of the leg leash with one pull. And we added a couple little keepers to the strap to help retain those bits. Any part of this that you need to adjust now has a one pull, easy pull mechanism to make that adjustment. Not only that, you don't just get one leg leash, you get two leg leashes. We've added an entire additional leg leash to this system. We're calling the original one the single point leg leash because it attaches at one point to your Enigma. And we're calling this one the 2-point leg leash because it attaches at 2 points. So you can use it in addition to this one by giving yourself a second garter to maybe go down the back of your leg if you want to keep this up, if it still moves around on you a little bit. Or you can use it as a single point leg leash that kind of hooks under and connects at the front and the back. You can attach this at any point around the back. It comes with a extra little tri-glide that you can use to retain webbing, retain excess webbing, or you can position this in a stable way anywhere you want around the belt. So you will get the single point and the dual point leg leash with every Enigma from now on. Those are the leg leashes. Oh, and of course this guy has our buckle on it as well, and it also has the same quick adjust feature built in to that now. The other upgrade that we've made is to the faceplate. We wanted to improve the consistency, reliability, and durability of the faceplate while adding additional features. We, over time, had some QC issues with Tegris, and we would have to reject an entire pallet of material at a time. And we wanted to free ourselves from that problem, as well as make a number of really important customer-focused upgrades to the faceplate. Number one, since they're not laser cut anymore, we can make the edge really smooth. When we designed the mold for this, we made sure that the parting line didn't leave a seam anywhere that your hand would contact. So this edge is way smoother than the laser cut edge. So you're not going to get, scrapes or nicks or anything from the edge. Two, we dramatically improved the durability by changing the material. And in the process of changing the material and going to a molded faceplate, That gave us the opportunity to do something really great that we could not have done before, and that is to add texture. One thing that we heard from people all the time was, hey, my pants or my clothing slide up and down relative to the Enigma, and that's inconvenient or uncomfortable or gets in my way or I just don't like it. And so we set out to find and deploy a texture, a three-dimensional texture on the surface of the faceplate that would interact with the seams of your clothing in a way that would mitigate and reduce the amount that your clothing moves up and down relative to the faceplate, but without being so aggressive that it actually tears your clothing to shreds. Man, we've got a whole book full of, textures from injection mold suppliers that they could have put on there. And we found some that were really aggressive that would never slip. But after, even just a couple hours of wear, you could start to see it like pulling threads out of the clothing. And we could have made it something that would never slip under any circumstances whatsoever. But we also didn't want to ruin your favorite clothing in a matter of weeks. So we found something that was going to interact with and catch on, seams and layers of clothing in a way that reduced the amount of slip. We picked a texture that has, a bit of a wave to it so that whatever angle this is on, it's going to catch, if the clothing's at this angle and the faceplate's at this angle or what have you, it's always going to find something that it can catch on and add a little bit of drag, but without ruining the clothing that you're wearing. The faceplate is textured on both sides so that it, left hand or right hand configuration will have the texture. And that's the big upgrades that we have for you for the Enigma. Like we said, like we warned you, it's not the biggest game changer in the world, but what we did is we spent a lot of time looking at how people were using the Enigma, looking at the issues that all these different individuals encountered that are, hard to anticipate and even, frankly, harder to solve. And we came up with a bunch of thoughtful, deliberate solutions that we could employ that would allow the product to continue to give people the success that they were having, while also addressing those little points of worry that, are hard to accommodate when you're making something at scale. But we think we've done it. So with that being said, we have 2 new leg leashes with quick adjustment, elastic in the single point leg leash to help it hold on to your leg throughout the day, better snaps, better materials, better faceplate. That's new Enigma.